What's good, family? What's good? This is your boy Woke back with another video.
Moses, what's good with you?
We saw the game. The Eagles fall
good
to the
morning.
New York Giants in
Good morning to you, brother. Let's go.
disgusting fashion on Thursday Night Football. Y'all, I'm sick and tired.
Now, I want to start off by saying it might look like some hate. I don't know. It's just been on my mind lately. I guess I lost some subscribers because of my comments that I made about Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion, too, though. I just honestly think this man, you know what I'm saying? We needed another quarterback. Rodgers ain't it. Like, so I can talk shit on that, but the weapons that this man has and the offense that's built around him with the second best O-line in the league, I just think, come on, bro. And then what he produced on, what was it, Monday night? Bro, it pissed me off so bad, I just got to talk about it, bro. Steelers Nation in this bitch, let's go.
Tired of it. I've defended Jalen Hurts for too long in the past. I tried holding him down, and I love his story. I'm from Houston. He from Houston. Black quarterbacks, we get it. He didn't got the chip. He got his money. At what point is the brother gonna perform like he supposed to perform with the help he got? Jalen Hurts is wasting that talent in Philly. And at this point, he the most overrated player in the NFL. He's the most overrated quarterback at the least.
Thank you, brother.
Because what do you mean you putting up 17 points versus Jackson Dart in the New York Giants, bruh? You got Saquon, AJ, Devontae, Dallas Goedert. What a great O-line.
Need a new quarterback.
Miss me with the OC talk. The Eagles had issues throwing the ball before Kevin Patullo.
This is how much you know that Jalen Hurts is a mid quarterback. You put him under the Steelers lineup right now, we would still suck. That's how mid he is. Just being honest, gang. That's how I feel. You give Jalen Hurts to the Steelers right now, we would still suck.
That's on Jalen Hurts. Did you see tonight that you saw other weeks? The other weeks, he only has 100 yards passing in the game, but he's elite. That's not elite.
Thank you, Frogger.
I know he threw for 0 yards and a half, but it's okay. He's elite. He has intangibles.
I thought I was the only one, but me having an opinion on this, I'm losing subscribers over this game. So I'm just wanting to know, because I'm going to go ahead and still put it out there, because that's not saying nothing I got against the Eagles as a team as a whole. I don't even have nothing against Hurts. He just he's not it, gang. Like, he's so overrated, and I don't feel like people talk about it enough.
No.
And he pissed me off Monday night.
Actual great quarterback had been playing like Jalen Hurts been playing the past year and a half, they would have been slandered to hell.
Call it now,
but for whatever reason,
wild card round.
Jalen
Let's
Hurts
go. MLG
somehow got the ability to.
Hey, that'd be a wild game.
Stats,
that'd be hard for me to watch.
Game manage,
ain't gonna lie.
Barely throw, not be the most important person on his offense, while having a super team, and then also having the lowest standards, yet getting $50 million a year. That's not how this works.
No.
You do not get all of this greatness around you and then get to be mid.
But Dak Prescott ain't got
to put up foolishness on the screen. You don't get to have all these people slandering Cam Newton's name all off season because he spoke truth to power about you. You're not a top 10 quarterback. You're not top 10, great brother. I hate to say it, you're not.
You're not.
I love you, but you're not top 10.
And people got mad that they put him at 9. I would have put that nigga past 9. No lie, like, the fuck.
What about you is top 10, brother? You can't even maximize the talent you got on your team, bro. You talk about my OC changed multiple times a year, each season. Baker's on his 3rd OC. Playing the best ball of his career.
You say
Goff, multiple OCs. Josh Allen's had multiple OCs. Lamar's had multiple OCs, bro. Look at Joe Burrow. Zach Taylor is trash. He always has had that. Yet he's been Joe Burrow. So
What?
I don't care.
Moses just hit something that kind of was in my head, bro. Roger, you saying he cost us that game with the safety and the picks, or like that nigga, bro? That safety, I felt like that nigga did that shit on purpose. I felt like he just wanted to get off the field. That I don't know what it was, bro. That was insane.
About no coaching no more.
I
with Jalen
wanted the
Hurts.
fucking.
It's you. You're the part of the offense that is limiting everybody else. You have limitations. See, that's what AJ Brown is truly pissed off about.
Yeah.
It ain't the offense.
Nah.
It's the quarterback, y'all.
For real.
I'm from Devontae Smith hometown, Amite, Louisiana. I got family that talk to Devontae to this day. Can give you the number, go FaceTime him.
Hey, y'all,
He
hit that
told
like
me what
button
he
for your
said.
boy, man.
Him
Please
and
turn me
AJ
up.
don't like
Let's go.
Jalen. The dude does not maximize their talent. They've said this to my people, bro. Amite, Louisiana. Amite High School. It's one school in Amite. It's a small town in Louisiana, y'all. Chris Sims. They hate him when he say it, but he say the offense is simple.
I'm sorry to keep pausing and we talking about Jalen, but Frogger, you ain't lying. I got a hella love for Calvin Austin, bro, but that shit where it's bouncing off this nigga hands literally and going into the fucking opposing team's hands, ooh, that shit, boy, it got my love. Like, I'll never lose love, but damn if I don't want to, I don't know,
Because Jalen
bro.
Hurts wants it to be simple. Did y'all see Nick Sirianni offense he was
Pissing
running?
me off, Frogger, so you ain't lying.
You know, in
He
Indianapolis
back
with
up
Frank
and lost
Reich,
the ball.
it was complex. It was a lot
That
better.
nigga.
Yet he get to Philly and it's just simple. The only success Jalen Hurts has truly had is in 2022 when he was running an RPO heavy offense. He wasn't doing pure progression, pure drop back like that. So now we have it where you're going up against a rookie without his number one receiver, Malik Neighbors.
Crazy.
Oh, let me guess. Well, the Eagles O-line wasn't healthy. Oh, sorry. You're down to 2 all-pro O-linemen instead of 3 or 4. My bad.
You don't even be watching
Bro,
our loss.
They've been trying to blame everybody but Jalen Hurts this whole time. Eagles fans, I'm sorry, bro. You know I rock with y'all. I've been holding it down for Hurts for so many years.
Moses, so you don't watch it, you don't watch the game, you don't watch our losses, or what do you mean you can't watch?
But the
What do you
past
mean by
year
that? Like,
and
but
so
do you
far,
watch the game?
2025, I
'Cause
can't defend this.
If you watch the game live, we
Truthfully,
lose
second
live.
part of 2023 onwards has been bad for Hurts. It hasn't looked good. It has not been top 5, top 10 ball. I'm sorry.
Nah.
It's just bad, y'all.
Speak, brother.
You're putting up goddamn game manager stat lines. I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna expose and show how Jalen Hurts has been the problem of this offense, bro. He doesn't throw in anticipation. He's not great progression through his
Y'all
reads
took
like
that
that.
one, yeah.
He can
Y'all
do
got
it,
that
but
one.
he doesn't do it at a fast pace. Last year, the Eagles offense should have been even better than what it was. But Jalen Hurts was the
Damn.
worst ranked passer versus pressure, yet you had the best O-line. How are you
So
that
that's what
bad
y'all
versus
mean? Y'all can't watch the reactions when we lose? It be tough. It be tough. Especially when I already know what happened.
pressure?
Bro.
Well, guess what? He didn't go against pressure the most unless he invited it because he held on to the ball too long. It's in like a field situation where he's behind a bad O-line. Nobody's open because the Jets got one catcher and Garrett Wilson. No. This is you have a perfect situation and you're holding the ball.
Yeah.
You got people open, you're holding the ball.
It's not even the fact that he holding the ball. This nigga makes one look and then takes off running. Like, he'll look one look and then take off running. Like,
You have
bro,
time like an MF and you're holding the ball.
he don't even look at his second
That's
and third
unacceptable.
progressions. Like,
He's not as athletic as he used to be. He's not 4'5" no more. He's 4'6", 4'7"-ish.
how the fuck you?
He don't got a big arm. He's never had a big arm. He can be accurate when it's wide open generally. You don't see him threading needles, throwing dots and dimes, slicing defenses, cutting through defenses, throwing bullets, middle of the field, intermediate, 10 plus yards. It's a slant. It's an out.
Moses, bro, I'm sorry to keep stopping it, but you ain't lying, bro. Like, I changed this. I was at work. I think I told y'all in the reaction. I was at work, and I was kind of tuning in, and up to like when it was like 3:15, come back in out of the second half, and the Chargers somehow got the ball back. I think it was that Calvin Austin shit where it bounced off his hand until they got the ball back. I just turned the shit off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I turned it off. But, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Turn me up.
50-50 ball.
Southeast.
I'm sorry, bro. That's not elite quarterbacking to me. And I'm sorry, my people, you know I'm a woke sports fan. I'm holding down for my people. But, bro, we got to be pro-truth before we pro anything else, bro. Jalen Hurts ain't holding it down. Because my whole life, I've seen so many black quarterbacks in shit situations. Cam Newton winning MVP, taking a team with Ted Ginn, Jericho Cotchery, goddamn Devin Funchess to the Super Bowl. And not just that, he had the #1 offense that year. That's what my thing is. I seen Lamar Jackson win a unanimous MVP, #1 offense in the league with goddamn Willie Snead and Hollywood Brown as his receivers. Okay?
Bro, that game was horrible.
So now I've been praying for a black quarterback to get the help Jalen Hurts gets. And he's squandering it. Brother, you're shaming.
Sunday night football, Monday night football. Hopefully the third tonight football will be a little bit better, but they was both shitty, bro.
Tush push. That's the most shameful play in football history, the tush push.
Let's be honest about this,
years ago, bruh. Tush push. You passing Cam Newton records with a tush push, bruh. That's gross. I'm gonna do another video about the tush push. That need to get banned. I'm sick of it with Jalen Hurts, bruh. I'm sick of the foolishness. It's mediocrity. You act like you can't pass the ball and be elite and still run the ball. You know, the Baltimore Ravens had Derrick Henry run for 1,900 yards last year.
Yeah, Rodgers ain't all to blame. We got a trash-ass O-line, and then plus our receivers acting like they can't get open, and then when they do get open, fucking they can't catch the ball.
Lamar Jackson still threw for 4,000 and ran for 900 with over 45 touchdowns. He was still elite in himself. Just because you got an elite teammate doesn't mean you don't get to do your job, brother. You don't get Saquon's credit for 2,000, Jalen Hurts. You threw for 2,900.
Yeah.
You don't get Saquon's.
He can barely throw for 200 yards. Like, fuck. Go look at his stats, bro. All season, this nigga barely throwing for 200 yards. What pro quarterback in the NFL doing shit like
accolades
that, bro?
Just because
with the weapons that this nigga
to
has.
Stop the run in the Super Bowl, you throw a bunch of 50-50 balls to AJ and Devontae. That doesn't make you elite. We've seen mid quarterbacks win Super Bowls. We've seen mid quarterbacks win Super Bowl MVP.
Bro, trust me, Moses, it make me mad too, guy.
All these years we see Jimmy Garoppolo, Brock Purdy's, people slander Jared Goff still. Oh, they're only good because the system. They need everything perfect around them. They're system guys. Or we see Russell Wilson with the Legion of Boom and Beast Mode. He's a game manager. This one's a game manager. So what the hell is Jalen Hurts?
Somebody please tell me.
I can do a breakdown of Russell Wilson's first 3 years of his career. He has better statistics than Jalen Hurts has the past 2 years. I can show you he got better numbers than goddamn Jalen Hurts had in 2022 when he was an MVP damn near. It's that bad, yo. Yeah, we call Russell Wilson a game manager, but we gonna call this dude top 5, top 10.
I don't know what's the Roman Wilson deal. Like, I don't know why we don't get Roman Wilson the ball more. I understand, okay, lad, we you know what I'm saying? He did that little hurdle shit, trying to jump over my fumble, pissed me off really bad. But I still want to see more of him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a lot more of him because, like, this DK situation, love you, DK, but it ain't it, gang. Like, you really not, you not showing up, bro. We just gonna call it what it is. Like, I seen you drop balls too. Like, I don't know, bro. There's been a lot of things. I don't know.
Like I said, he wasn't top 10. I've done videos about it. He wasn't top 10 the past year. He hasn't been top 10, truthfully, since probably 2022. First
Hey,
part of
Daryl, what's
2020.
good with you, man? Big
And
Ben,
that's just the
mid-quarter.
reality,
Oh,
yo.
get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. I ain't got no minds in here real. Hey, Freeman, get your ass gone. Don't you ever talk about number 7 like that. You keep his fucking name out your mouth. You hear me? You just keep his fucking name. I don't care what you got to say about that, man. Keep his fucking name out your mouth. You hear me? All right, Mr. Freeman? Thank you. That motherfuckers, y'all want to troll.
Like,
Don't
comment,
come
subscribe.
at
It's
my
a lot
boy
more
Big Seven.
I got to say about this
I
because
think that was the
I'm
last
done
time
with
I ever
the
cried.
sugarcoating. I'm done trying to spare those feelings.
think that was the
Brother, you
last
got
time I
your
ever
money.
cried.
You didn't
Yeah,
want
we
a
did
Super Bowl.
retire.
It's time for you to play. The light didn't cut out, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Your boy woke back with another one.
Hey.
We out of here. Until next time, family. We say shalom and salute.
Shalom and salute. Hey, that's what it do. That boy woke sports fan. The woke sports fan. You know what I'm saying? Look him up, bro. That's real shit. Jalen Hurts is not it. Mid at best. And I'm gonna stick to that, bro, until I see difference, which I don't think I'm gonna see no different, bro. And that's not taking away from his talent. I do think he's a talented quarterback. He's athletic, but he's not top 10. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I made this live for. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get on top of this real quick. Any questions that chat got? Anything y'all want to say, bro? But before y'all leave, please hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Tune in, bring you more videos like this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I felt like going live doing this. I ain't doing nothing. Chilling this morning, vibing out. Yeah, DK was not playing his best last game. He wasn't. I don't know. And I just feel like maybe I ain't watching the full take or what's going on. But I don't. Is he getting open? Like, yeah, when he do get open, like this last game, fucking Rodgers sailed the nigga. Like, I don't know. But is he getting separation, bro? I don't know. That's what my question is. Is he getting separation? How y'all feel about what's his name? Samuels coming in. How y'all feel about that? Him coming in as safety.
It's a great organization, great team, great guys, great coaching, and it was not like about Pittsburgh. Definitely the players on this team. You know, it's a lot of great players, a lot of talented players on this team, and I just want to be around talented guys. You know,
I don't know.
and just raise the bar. You know, it's guys playing, and everything happens.
Why ain't nobody talking about Skylar Thompson though? Like Skylar Thompson came out preseason and was doing his motherfucking thing. Like somebody tell me that, bro.
I'm glad I ended up here. You know
what I'm saying, Moses.
Everything worked out.
Do you even know who I'm talking about?
I'm blessed to be here with great coaches and great teammates.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have officially won the Asante Samuel Jr. sweepstakes as ASJ will be signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers tomorrow. He was already slated to visit the team tomorrow after going on a whole tour of visits over the last 2 weeks. But apparently he's not seeing exactly what he wants to see from those other teams and is ready to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The report comes from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. And my guess is Mike Tomlin and Omar Khan have given Asante.
So what we got against Skylar Thompson? Like, why people not saying give him? I know, damn. What's old buddy name? I know they want
assurances that he will be an immediate starter inside the Pittsburgh Steelers defense.
Howard.
My best guess is he probably slots
Will
in
Howard.
immediately as the team's starting slot corner. And my guess is Brandon
I wanna see
Eccles or
Skylar
James
Thompson,
Pierre will
like-
start on the outside alongside Joey Porter Jr., especially while Darius Slay gets better from his concussion. But
Bold
even
up.
when Slay gets back, I kind of feel like he may be bench at this point because Pierre's playing well, Eccles has played some good ball, and I think Samuel's going to be a full-time starter moving forward. I'm going to get you guys a video on Steelers
hell
Talk shortly,
no.
so watch out for that.
Talking about bold up.
The Pittsburgh
So for
Must
me,
be
guys, I think that this is
Chargers
a
fan.
big-time get for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's just not very often that you add a player of this caliber, a legitimately good number 2 starting outside corner at this point in the year. And frankly, with the miss that they have had in free agency
Slay,
with Darius
yeah.
Slay this year, I mean, this is
Oh
a
my
godsend
God.
because this is the type of player that this defense
Hey,
desperately
Tay,
needs
still
because
have
Slay
been
has really
missed
struggled
since
all throughout the
2011.
2025 season
Yeah,
for
I
this
almost
defense.
loved
Now, my
AFC
scouting report on Asante
championship
Samuel Jr.
2015.
is that, you know, he's not a perfect player, but what he does at a really high level. He's got great playmaking and especially zone instincts, that those intermediate zones, all that different stuff. He's not the best man coverage corner. He's not the best cover corner in the world, and he can be
you ain't
very
wrong.
aggressive. He's been known as somebody that you can bait into,
The
giving up big plays on double moves.
But who your team?
You know, he's somebody
When the
that,
last
especially if
time
you play a
y'all
lot
won
of zone,
anything?
he can be a very good
Tell me
number
that.
2 corner.
Tay, or
So
are
for
you
me,
gonna
guys,
try
I
to
think
pick a
that this is
team
a-
that's actually
We work to
winning
put guys
something?
in a variety of positions to move the chains on third down.
Tell me that, Tay. Who's your team? And tell me last time y'all won anything. Tell me if y'all got 6 of them things. Tell me that. Or did you leave?
Other than DK,
So bitch
it's
ass.
their job to do so when we do. We've done a better job of that in the past in other games than we did on Saturday. The results speak for itself. Every game unfolds a little bit differently. I try to put together a plan in totality to engineer a victory regardless of circumstances.
Man, we tired of hearing all these fucking words like totality and shit like that. We want y'all to get y'all shit together, bro. The fuck up with all these.
At some
fucking-
point, the buck has to stop with Mike Tomlin. At some point. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
all of these different explanations.
They bandwagon him now, but when all this shit, when Jalen Hurts really fucking show himself, you know what I'm saying, bro,
As to why it's somebody else's fault anymore.
it's gonna
The
show his little
reality
head. Watch.
is, there has been one constant with this organization throughout the last decade, of which the last 8 years, they haven't won a playoff game. Different coordinators on both
That
sides
boy
of the ball.
Tay didn't answer me. He ain't
Multiple
say
times.
nothing.
We've had different quarterbacks multiple times.
Motherfucker, watch. He
We've
probably
had different general managers
a Ravens fan.
multiple times. Let's say, what are they, 7 games left or 8 games? Actually, 8 games left. If my math is correct, they're 5 and 4. That's 9 games, 17. So they got 8 games left. Let's say they run off 8 wins in a row and look incredible doing it. You know who should get the credit for that? Mike Tomlin. But you can't have it both ways, and there's so many people that want to have it
Bro,
both
I know
ways.
you ain't talking about Houston. Boy, y'all niggas ain't never been shit.
Because I can do it.
Y'all really ain't even that type of team yet. Get the fuck out of here with you newbies.
Bitch, I want your head
Fuck.
in a jar on my nightstand. Draco on my
Y'all boys ain't doing shit in Houston. Get your ass out of here. The fuck? You can't even talk, Tay. If I was a Houston fan, I would shut the fuck up. You need to shut your mouth. Hello from Pittsburgh, Northside. Let's go, Robert and his bitch. Northside, Pittsburgh. How you feeling about Pittsburgh right now, gang? Not over yet. What do you mean it's not over yet? I don't know.
Or
about
Jonnu
that.
Smith, and it's really not even Jalen Ramsey. It's the fact that if they do get there, this might be the first time in a long time that they have the quarterback to do something and the pieces around that quarterback to actually help him. What's going on, everybody? I'm Noah Strackbine. Thank you for jumping on to another episode of...
You're not lying about that, but what the fuck and who the fuck is Houston? Shroud is a letdown. You know what I'm saying?
Steelers to
Nobody
go.
really watched y'all ever since, what's his name? Deshaun left y'all. I don't even know his name. Nigga who went to the Browns and fucked up his Achilles or some shit.
Daily dose of Pittsburgh Steelers
y'all ain't been
news
shit,
and analysis. Bro. Find us on youtube.com/all Steelers talkers. Subscribe
Can't
anywhere.
Can't believe I'm talking about you right
your
now.
Your podcast. Before we get going, hit that like button. Houston. Can't thank you enough for that. I come to you every morning, Monday through Friday, with a little bit of news, a little bit of analysis. And today we're talking the Pittsburgh Steelers and why this season is not over yet. I know yesterday that if you jumped on the show, I was a negative Nelly. I was a negative Noah, as they called me, and things were not good.
Videos,
I was talking Mike Tomlin and how things could be over and how
this
may be the beginning of the end for the head coach. I told you, I promised you all that
make it do
take some time and find some positivity. And in that reflection, I started diving into Aaron Rodgers.
I guess he's from Houston.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers and the playoffs and how things are going to shape out.
They ain't been shit since they've been shit.
Really, it all kind of clicked. That all you got to do is get to the postseason. Once you're there, none of it matters. It does not matter what your record was. It only matters who the players are on your team and how good they can be from January until February.
Yeah, how about that shit?
How
the
good
Ravens,
can that group of guys
gift the Ravens gave y'all last Christmas Eve
consistently play? And I'm not saying that everybody is going to play evenly. I'm not going to say that everybody is going to be perfect. What I'm going to say is this. That since Ben Roethlisberger has been here, the Pittsburgh Steelers have not had a quarterback that you thought could win in the playoffs until...
What? You just turned your best friend from a Ravens fan to a Steeler? Dog, how the fuck you do that? And what rope and duct tape did you use? Like
Aaron Rodgers. And there's one difference between when Ben was here finishing his career and where Aaron is today that gives you hope that the Pittsburgh Steelers, if they got there.
Tay, motherfuckers like Big Ben, Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, niggas like that, bro. Keep them out. Just keep them out of this conversation, please, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand they let my boy down.
There, actually have
they let us all down, bro.
With
they
a real
fucking let
quarterback.
down. The Steelers. I'm not saying the Steelers don't.
When it comes to Aaron Rodgers,
Steelers suck.
You look at a guy who's done it.
That ain't gonna deter
the Steelers in the playoffs. He's played in 22 playoff games. He's got 5,800 yards, 45.
I hate it for a man that's a Houston fan.
Touchdowns, 13 interceptions. He's got 100 career passing rating in the postseason. And I get it. He hasn't played a playoff game since 2021.
I need to go back to being the Oilers.
But it does not mean that he is not a playoff worthy quarterback. It simply means that he hasn't been on playoff worthy teams. And that's where him and the Steelers kind of felt like a perfect match.
Appreciate you, Cole.
Because in the offseason, the Steelers were a playoff team. They were a team that has a 9-8 record, that is always looking to win a Super Bowl, that is never satisfied with mediocrity or amateur level play. And even if they end up 9-8 every single season and people are talking about how that is just not good enough, you also have to firmly acknowledge that that is not middle class of the NFL. 9-8 is not, oh man, can't believe that they only went 9-8 again. I get it. You want more. Everybody should want more. The Steelers want more. And 9-8 is not an acceptable outcome every year.
We gonna keep wrecking shop.
But it's also a promise that if you do have somebody like Aaron Rodgers.
Just know I was growing up in that age. You know what I'm saying? That the wrong bet is Big Ben, Troy Polamalu, Harrison. That was the age where I was tuning into this shit. So it's like I'm stuck like
that
Chuck.
You're at least going to give him an opportunity.
Every time we
to
get a quarterback, I'm like, what the fuck?
And if you guys could get to the playoffs, if the Steelers could find their way in, then maybe they have the quarterback to pull it off. And that was the conversation.
Then we go get fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. I would have rather just went with Will Howard and just tried it out. If he ain't worked, Skylar Thompson. I got hope in Skylar. Why Skylar Thompson go somewhere and be something, bro?
In the
and I'm gonna be
offseason
pissed
when Aaron and the Steelers were trying to decide if they were the perfect fit. Yeah, he could have went to Minnesota and probably wanted to go to Minnesota. But when he looked at the grand scheme of things, he wasn't winning anything in New York. Getting out of there was a blessing. In Pittsburgh, he's got a head coach that is always competing for a playoff spot.
Bro, I fuck with the Eagles. Hey, I appreciate that sub. Appreciate that sub, gang. Tell you, man, appreciate that respect, though, man. Hey, I fuck with the Eagles, bro. Then they from Pennsylvania, right down there where my boys from. You know what I'm saying? Like, then plus, like, y'all got a lot of great fans, and I'm gonna just be honest. Y'all got a lot of good people. So, I fuck with the Eagles, man. It's just, I hate it. I'm kind of jealous of all that talent that Hurts got to fuck around him, and then knowing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to say, like, damn, wish I had a quarterback like him, but Hurts not even that good. I think he holding the Eagles back.
Always.
If you just honestly,
all you got to do is,
but even though they got us just coming off a Super Bowl, that's crazy to fucking say.
The last time the Steelers had a playoff winning capable
if you know what I
quarterback,
mean, you know what I mean.
Ben Roethlisberger was their QB.
Certain team.
And Ben's a Hall of Famer, first ballot, no questions asked, one of the greatest ever, the greatest Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback to ever put on some cleats in Pittsburgh
Big Ben, baby.
and walk out of that tunnel.
Big Ben, much
But at the end, the Pittsburgh Steelers were hanging on by a thread.
Pop your shit,
and that thread was Ben Roethlisberger. Because that team
you already know, gang.
5-11.
Appreciate that sub, too,
6-10 max. It was not good.
Appreciate you, Cole.
With Ben there, they were capable of winning. They were capable of these 2-minute drives. They were capable of drawing plays in the dirt. But let's be really honest. If it was Mason Rudolph, if it was
most people do be bandwagon, bro. Like,
working behind Kendrick Green, Dan Moore, Trey Turner, Kevin Dotson.
Commander fans wanting to jump and be an Eagles fan.
And Chooks Okorafor with no running back because Najee was a rookie the 1 year and had a great year. But after that was so banged up that you watched everything go downhill.
Bro,
no disrespect to Najee.
I don't even feel as bad when I watch the Commanders fans seasons and how their shit is going. It can't get no worse than that, gang. I'm gonna just be real. We all know what it is, but it can't get no worse from where the Commanders was last year to where they are now, bro. I feel bad for them. That's all I'm going.
Purely how bad the Steelers' offensive line was. And no wide receiver core. If you have all of that or none of that, you're not going to succeed.
He is taking the money and running. The nigga, did you see what he did? Last game, the nigga jumped into the safety so he can get off the damn field. He ain't want to be in there no more. Didn't get no hits. I'm telling you, bro, I said it in my last video, that nigga just happy to be out there, bro, for his last go round. You know what I'm saying? For his last go at it.
The Steelers this year are different. The Steelers this year are a team
they talking too much shit.
that is not perfect by no means and has their flaws. But Aaron Rodgers has a much better offensive line than Ben Roethlisberger had the last 2 or 3 seasons of his career. He's got a running game that is averaging 5 yards a carry, which is significant. He does not have the receiving options.
Switch.
Although maybe MVS is the.
I don't believe in no fan. Honestly, like once you hit that stage of saying I'm a fan of this, and you like riding with them, I don't think switching on a team is like. That's some bullshit. Like if you
answer at number 2,
if you ever told me like, oh, I used to be this fan, but now I'm this fan.
Significantly better than the Juju Smith, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson trio of wide receiver 2s that
no
the
matter
Steelers
what, I'm
had
riding with the
many
Steelers,
moons
bro,
ago.
to the end, bro.
You just got to figure the rest out. And maybe Aaron does.
Trash
All you got to do is be able to protect him. Because if you could give him time, I could chalk this one up as a fluke. I could chalk the LA game up as something was off with Aaron Rodgers. And I can't pinpoint what that was, but
I'm listening to my boy all Steelers talk. You know what I'm saying? Still the Super Bowl window is still open from what he's saying. If that bitch open, that motherfucker is like this. I just want to let you know that. If it's open.
But something was off with Aaron
was always
Rodgers.
a Steeler. Hey,
but he's a
real.
Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's one of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time. Top 15 if you really want to get nitty gritty. But let's be honest, you can make arguments. That's a guy that when you get into the dance could win. And there's a difference between when Ben was here and was working.
I was surprised to see my blood when I went and got some blood drawn at the hospital. I was surprised it was red still. Shit, I thought my shit was bleeding black and yellow. You know what I'm saying? Black and gold.
Doing everything. Ben was the reason the Steelers remained somewhat competitive. Because Matt Canada wasn't. The offensive line wasn't. Najee Harris bending in a million different places because he was getting hit behind the line of scrimmage all the time. Was doing his best, but he wasn't.
Oh, it was Ben. That's what's up.
And this year, if you
shout out to your dad, Cole, and happy 21 first birthday tomorrow, gang. For real, gang. Hell yeah.
You have Aaron Rodgers, who is the equivalent.
You finally get to drink.
Better offensive
line. I don't
line
even drink
when they play well.
Nasty. But
a running game.
Hey.
And hopefully, a DK Metcalf and MVS combination for 1-2, Calvin Austin and Roman Wilson as the 3 that you feel significantly better about. Maybe at some point they realize Pat Freiermuth really is tight end 1 and Darnell Washington really is tight end 2 and Jonnu Smith is just the oversized athlete that should only be used as an oversized
athlete. Man. Happy 21st,
Maybe
man.
That's the case.
For real.
And I don't know if the defense ever clicks. I have no idea.
I know I'm older and all that stuff, but honestly, be thankful, bro. Because if you look at nowadays, especially with the times we live in, it's hard to make 21, gang. So it's a blessing. And let me not say that too early, but it's a blessing. Let's go.
But what I do know is that in the conversation of where does the optimism come from, how can the Pittsburgh Steelers remain a team on the rise and a team that you can believe in, and we get asked all the time, if the Steelers got into the playoffs, can they stumble their way into the Super Bowl? 100%. 100%.
Y'all think that the Steelers can stumble their way into the playoff, into the Super Bowl if we get to the playoffs? Let me know.
You could find yourself against easy teams the entire route, or quote unquote easy teams the entire route. You could find yourself playing Baltimore and have a leg up on Baltimore. Jacksonville. I have no faith in Denver's offense. None whatsoever. There are teams out there that you could look at and say, maybe. But I think overall, if you gave Aaron Rodgers a real shot and put him in the postseason, you always have a chance.
I feel like he doing that first read shit. He get that first read on DK, and he start panicking. He still try to look for other players, but he started panicking, bro. He just looked so nervous in the pocket. I swear to God, every time I think of Aaron Rodgers, all I can think of is this right here. Oh, like an old man surrounded by a bunch of grown-ass, big, burly black
to me, that's
men.
Enough to feel optimistic about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thank you guys so much for jumping on to another episode of Steelers to Go, your daily dose of Pittsburgh Steelers news and analysis. Find us on youtube.com/All Steelers Talk. Check us out anywhere you get your podcasts. Before you head out of here, hit that hit that.
Cole, man, I appreciate that. Guy, for real. That's love, man. I love you too, bro. For real. I appreciate that. Let's go, man.
That subscribe button. Thank you so much for doing both of those things.
Black and
you can find all my work always at si.com/NFL/Steelers. And with that said, I'll be back later for the flagship show. Until then, enjoy another beautiful day in the Burg.
Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Love, for real, for real. Hit that like button for your boy and make it do what it do. I don't even know. I'm just kind of on here now. My boy went off on their ass.
We're a terrible football team, and it starts at the top. This whole coaching staff got to get wiped. There's no attitude, there's no passion, there's no vision, there's no aggression, there's no form of motherfucking team spirit in this football team whatsoever. There's no attitude. The mystique is gone.
He don't even need to be taking hits like that, bro. Like, Rodgers is a wide. I know he got the knowledge in him, gang. He need to just stop panicking so much. I know our line is sus as fuck. Our whole line is definitely suspect. But honestly, sometimes when I be watching the game, they be giving him a good amount of time in the pocket. And he still be back there like, finna run into blockers and defenders. Like, what are you doing, bro? Keep your eyes up the field. Be calm. I just wish that nigga was, no lie, Joe Flacco. But Joe Flacco be the calmest old motherfucker I ever seen in the pocket, gang. Even when he get hit, the nigga to be calm as shit, bro. He must have took so many hits from Troy Polamalu, he don't even think. And James Harrison, he done took so many hits from the nigga. Don't nothing out here scare him.
Polamalu was watching in the stands. I'm 100% sure he left before halftime. And I would leave too. There's no reason to have anybody who's wearing the black and yellow, the black and gold, ever want to return back and represent the team because they are a shell
need to
of
pass
what this team used
that
to be.
down to Howard.
It is.
So I can see a lot of our fans is definitely on Will Howard, the Will Howard train. I ain't gonna stunt. I guess I gotta go look at some of his college stuff, but I ain't there yet on the Will Howard train, but I'm gonna go check him out. I'm on the Skylar Thompson train though, bro, and I know he QB 4 right now, I think, or 3. I'm just glad he's still in there. Is Rudolph still there?
Horrid that we step out 3 times in prime time and get destroyed and lose every single time.
He say Flacco is wacko.
The Packers picked us apart.
Crazy, guy.
The Bengals picked us apart. The Chargers.
I think the Bengals is gonna come and pick us apart again, and hell. But I'm glad they defense suck, gang. At least hopefully our offense can take advantage of that, bro. It's gonna be and hopefully if our defense show up somewhat and keep the score low on their end, I think we can win the game.
Pick us apart.
But
and
other than that,
you're not supposed to be looking over at other teams, work, right? You're not supposed to be looking over at what's going on other places in the AFC North. But let me tell you something right now.
I'm not
the Ravens are only a game behind.
I don't know what that guy talking about up there.
It's the same old scenario that we saw last year,
that
we've seen in the past. You've got a multiple game lead in the division, opportunity not to run away with it, but at least create space. And what do? You fail. You stumble.
Ooh.
You suffocate
Ooh.
under the pressure of being able to go and carry the division because you're mediocre. Last week, fluke. It took 6 turnovers to win by 7 points. And the games in which we don't get takeaways, we look god-awful. Absolutely
Draft
abysmal.
a wide receiver first round. Stick with Will Howard. Hopefully he's paying really good attention to Rodgers, and we're seeing him take notes behind the scenes that we're really not paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? But definitely draft a fucking wide receiver, please.
This is exactly where we are.
And I think it's some pretty good wide receivers coming out in this next draft.
before the
I
season
gotta go
started,
do my
when people
research,
were asking,
but
"Oh, Adonis, what do
I
you think
think
about
so,
Aaron
gang.
Rodgers coming? Adonis, what do you think about DK Metcalf getting traded to you guys? Adonis, what do you think about getting Jalen Ramsey?
What up,
Adonis, what do you
cuzzo?
think about having the most highest paid defense?" It
What
really
it
don't
do,
matter
gang?
because I know exactly what we're gonna see Sunday after Sunday,
Yeah,
Monday
yeah.
after Monday, Thursday after Thursday. Mediocre football, because that's what the Pittsburgh Steelers is now. Mediocre. I said time and time again, the Tomlinisms aren't registering anymore in the locker room, period. There needs to be a change from top to bottom. I'd even argue ownership got to change. Something's got to move because what we got in that organization, what we got in that building, clearly isn't built to win. Because every single year, every single week, it's the exact same output. You lose games the exact same way. And I said this before in the past. You want to know why it's so incredibly frustrating for those of us who've watched every game over the course of the last 8 years? Because 2018 up until now, it's been the same story. Even in 2020, when we started 11-0, it was the same thing. You bank on these spectacular splash plays to put you in a position to possibly win the game, and you just survive. If football was 6-4, I can guarantee you.
Hold on. I see a Flock fan and this motherfucker talking shit. Okay, what do he say? Yo, I'm back. Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf trash. And my Ravens are coming first place. Told y'all. Well, you told us a motherfucking lie. Nigga, fuck wrong with you? Don't come in with that bullshit. Look. And look, this whole time, me thinking purple Lambo, I thought we was boys, man. I thought we was past the bullshit. Okay? I thought we was gonna come in here, Flock Nation, what up? You know what I'm saying? Steelers Nation, what up? But you on the bullshit, I see. All right, it's cool. I'll take that, guy. I'll take that. But man, back to the video. I just wanted to say my little point. Where my moderators at? That's all I'm gonna say. I don't need to see no bullshit in my chat. Please, let's go. Steelers on motherfucking top. We first. You coming, but we there. Just know that. You coming, but we are there, nigga.
Probably the worst record in the league.
Let's go.
And if not the worst, we would be sitting in the bottom four. I can almost
That's crazy. Now I have my shit muted because my cousin's on the phone.
We simply survive. And if it was a longer period of time, we would lose the vast majority of the games that we won. Because anybody who's been watching this team for the last 8 years, it's been the same story. All we do is hover just slightly above 500. And the only anomaly that we had in that time frame.
Ain't nobody worried about the hard balls. Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Y'all, okay, this was gonna happen. We probably gonna give y'all the first game. We gonna take the second game. It's every year, bro. Every year. It's nothing.
We lost the last 5 games, and when we started undefeated, we lost 5 of our last 6 and then got eliminated. It's
Ravens
the same
are
story
not. Thank you.
After week. The same
Thank
thing.
you,
Even when we win,
Greens.
is it really a win in which you could poke your chest out and be on, hey
Ravens
man, I'm
wise,
a Steelers fan.
gang.
Look at us. We're taking
Appreciate you.
care
Seahawks
of the
fan
league. No, we're
here.
not.
Y'all
We're
music.
mediocre. And we're gonna continue to be mediocre.
McDonald.
So as far
Mike
as I'm concerned,
McDonald.
on the flight back, I better not see
Oh, y'all miss
smile.
Mike McDonald?
Better not see a social media post. Y'all better go 0 dark 30 like LeBron did in the 2010.
The reason we got
on
rid
social
of
media. I don't
them.
want to see a single post. I don't want to see a smile. I don't want to see a goddamn thing. You want to give back to charity? You might as well take that doggone money out
I know
and
who
put
I
it back
do
in your
miss.
account. Because y'all
I miss Dick LeBeau. That's who I do miss.
the motherfuckers who the less fortunate. Because every single week, you step onto the field and you embarrass yourself. And above all else, you embarrass all of the fans. Because as far as I'm concerned, you can put fans on the field, and we may not be able to play at the professional level, but hell, you got us a little convinced that maybe we can. Because y'all don't look like professionals on the football field. I'll always give respect to the opponents because they getting paid too. But the way y'all go out there and y'all play, it is incredibly disrespectful to the dreams that you guys thought y'all were gonna go and live out when you made it to this point.
They happy
At one
Lamar
point, you gotta look yourself in the
man.
mirror and say, what the fuck is it about? What is this about? Are you ready to play football or not? Because the way y'all playing, it don't look like y'all out here to play football. Y'all just out there to go and collect the check. And if that's going to be the case, just let us know so we ain't got to go and cheer on Sundays, period. Pittsburgh travels better than any other team in the NFL. We might as well keep our money in.
Hold on. Purple Lambo, where were y'all at the first 5 weeks, the first 6 weeks? First 6 weeks, where were y'all at? I didn't see y'all. I was going live then too. I was doing videos. I didn't see y'all. But now all of a sudden, Lamar, the savior has risen, has come back from the dead. Oh shit. You get 3 games up under your belt. You're right behind the Steelers. Our hopes is you think you guys are gonna do something? Do you think that you're not going to not be able to finish like always? Like you guys get to the playoffs, get bounced? Like, give it up, bro. Give it up, bro. Lamar can't do everything. He's a freak of nature. Don't get me wrong. Love Lamar. I love watching him. One of the greatest. But he can't do everything. He can't do it all. And that's what y'all are. Y'all trying to.
If this is gonna be the goddamn,
y'all
output,
hanging everything on Lamar's shoulders.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. You should be disgusted. There should be no situation in which motherfuckers is smiling. Ah, man, we gonna get him next week.
For real,
no,
where was y'all
we
at?
lose every single game the exact same way. This was the kick in the ass that y'all needed. And I would hope that would cause a change. But have you ever given us a reason?
That's last year.
To give us a reason to believe.
It's a whole new year. We ain't gonna. That's last year. I ain't gonna say we ain't gonna bring up the past because I done brought up some shit from the past. But it is what it is.
I don't. So as always, we lose. And hey, as all those AI editors saying, we on track for 9-8, 10-7, baby. Woo! We right on track to get to 500, baby. Let's go. Because that's all that matters,
Again.
right? Ridiculous. Steelers on 3, what the fuck on 6? 1, 2, 3, Steelers. 4, 5, 6, what the fuck? I'm going to sleep. Well, I would say y'all should get some sleep too. But look like y'all haven't been awake since 2017.
So I'm gonna give you my cash app. You crazy? The fuck is not? He say repeat of last season. Let's put something on both games. Oh shit! Look. We'll come back to this. Let me get my munions up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my munions up. Why you think a nigga trying to go live more? I need to get my munions up. This little shutdown last month, boy, it hit a nigga hard, boy. I ain't gonna stunt. Cause I works, but I get some help too. Like, the fuck? And that shit was, bro, pockets on hurt mode. But I get that, bro. We'll get that linked up. I got my cash app on most of my videos. You know what I'm saying? Send me $1, I'll send you one back, and just type in the text that let me know it's you, and I'll let you know. I'll send your $1 back, gang. For real. I ain't on that bullshit. Send or 50 cents. I don't know what the less you can send on Cash App, but my Cash App is in my videos. Matter of fact, look, if you want to do that, and I don't make no big bets, like I told you, I'm broke, gang. But look, my Cash App right here, gang. Boom, on the screen. Send me a penny. If you can send a penny, Send a penny. I'll send a penny back to you. We'll have each other cash out, and we'll get that going when it go. All right? And I apologize if I ain't seeing all the texts and all the chats right now because it's kind of moving a little bit, which I appreciate everybody in here, bro. Greens, I appreciate you. Purple, appreciate you, gang. Cole, I appreciate you, man. You already know Moses, cuz I know you in here. Let it. Everybody in here. Appreciate you, bro. Even if you just stopped in, type 1. The time is no, bro. Forget the first 6 weeks. Oh, the time is now. Oh, yeah, now. Okay. Appreciate everybody, bro. For real. Let's go. I'm going to start this from the beginning because I didn't see the beginning.
To the Los Angeles Chargers, taking care of business in prime time, taking down the Pittsburgh Steelers in an absolute
I'm probably
ass
going to get up out of here.
10 was truly not the story of the game. It might as well have been 45 to 3. That's the
$700
You know what?
week.
We deserve
Wednesday.
and earned.
That's good money, bro. I ain't going to stunt $700 a week. Yeah, that's good money. You damn near about to be hitting the fours. You in the threes for sure a month, like 3,000. That's good money, bro. I'm happy for you, gang. Keep your job. If you like this job and it don't feel so much like a job and don't feel so much like something you hate going to, bro, try to keep it as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it. Save your money. Try to learn from your job and then take advantage of that and build your own company, bro. Build your own thing. Make your own money. That's what I would tell you. Like, work this job as long as possible. Build your money up, gang. Don't try to want for too much while you young. Save while you young, and you going to get it all when you get older, gang. I'm telling you, you don't want to be stuck getting everything you want while you young and then get to my age and be looking back at shit like, damn. I wish I ain't do that. I wish I ain't do this. I wish I ain't do that. Just make some smart decisions and know, stack your paper. Bro, shout out to you, bro. I'm happy for you. And you about to turn 21 making that type of bread.
This ass whipping.
Good
It's
money,
truly
bro.
a kicking ass that we needed. Not
Especially
that we're going to be able
definitely
to
in
recover
the
from
upper
it.
class. Definitely in the upper class. And how they say it on the internet, high value man. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
No, we need to lose games like this. I need you guys to feel how trash and mediocre of a franchise and organization we happen to be. There's folks who really thought, oh man, the bullies are getting bullied. Since when have we been bullies? This is the identity of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roll over on our backs. We're in missionary position. Every single week, we line up to go and play football. Why is it every time it's a third and long situation, you feel more afraid than you would if it's a 3rd and 1 when our defense is on the field? But let's not even get to the defense, because the defense, for all intents and purposes, actually came out here and did their job.
You know, that's all love, gang.
The defense actually played decent because, with the exception of one drive, the defense really didn't give up that much. I'll say this much for Pittsburgh. Hey, Joey Porter and also Kyle Duggar, I know you're new to the team. Do me a favor. Go and see Saw, the movie. Because you saw, remember in the movie, the first one where they had the person who had their foot, it was cuffed up, and she had to go and use the saw to cut off her legs. Maybe you guys would be much better with nubs on the ends of your forearms than hands, because you clearly don't know how to use them. Joey Porter looked a football straight into his gloves with adhesive, but for whatever reason, mans can't catch the football. Kyle Duggar, welcome to the team. Ball ricocheted off the hands of Ladd McConkey, I believe, right into your palms. You can't catch the football. How long you guys been playing football? Not professionally, just football, period. What's the first thing you learn when you play football? How to catch the ball. How to catch the ball. But you guys don't know how to do that. You've got digits, 10 digits. You don't know how to use either one. If your hands were phones, you would never make a phone call because you don't know how to utilize digits. Y'all are pathetic. Catch the fucking football. We probably lead the league in the most drop picks this season. I don't know if it's a statistic.
He said we need to lose,
if somebody's been keeping the saw to cut off our legs, maybe you guys, back-to-back weeks, the defense actually played decent.
I didn't hear that
every time
part,
it's a
but
third
maybe
and
it's
long
right
situation,
here.
you feel
too far?
more afraid than you would if it's a 3rd and 1 when our defense is on the field. But let's not even get to the defense, really, because the defense, for all intents and purposes, actually came out here and did their job. Back-to-back weeks, the defense actually played decent. This is the identity of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roll over on our backs. We're in missionary position. Every single week, we line up to go and play football. Why is it every time it's a 3rd and long situation, you feel more afraid than you would if it's a 3rd and 1 when our defense is on the field? But let's not even get to the defense, really, because the defense, for all intents and purposes, actually came out here and did their job. Back-to-back weeks, the defense...
I'll go back more.
Absolute ass whooping. 20. Oh, go Chargers, go. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Chargers taking care of business in prime time, taking down the Pittsburgh Steelers in an absolute ass whooping. 25-10 was truly not the story of the game. It might as well have been 45-3 as it pertains to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what? We deserved and earned this ass whipping. It's truly a kicking ass that we needed. Not that we're going to be able to recover from this. No, we need to lose games like this because I need you guys to feel how trash and mediocre of a franchise and organization we happen to be.
Birds.
There's folks who really thought, oh man, the bullies are getting bullied. Since when have we been bullies? This is the identity of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roll over on our backs. We're in missionary position. Every single week, we line up to go and play football. Why is it every time it's a 3rd and long situation, you feel
Did he say it already,
afraid than you would if it's a 3rd and 1 when our defense is on the field? But let's not even get to the defense, really, because the defense, for all intents and purposes, actually came out here and did their job. Back-to-back weeks, the defense...
I keep missing it.
That we're going to be able to recover from this. No, we need to lose games like this because I need you guys to feel how trash and mediocre of a franchise...
Oh, he just saying that we need to lose games like this so they can feel how trash and mediocre we are. But I don't see how that's going to change anything about the Pittsburgh organization. We always lose games that we supposed to win, and we win games that we supposed to lose. That's the Steelers fucking way, bro. Hey, Grease, with the gifted, appreciate it, bro. It's not much, but I'm new here. Hey, let's go, Seahawks. Hey, already, bro. My mom's a Seahawks fan for sure. She's a ride or die. She happy as fuck this year. So I already know how you feel this year, bro. Shout out to you, the Seahawks fans. Man, let's turn up, gang. Appreciate that super chat, gang.
We happen to be. There's folks who really thought, oh man, the bullies are getting bullied. Since when have we been bullies? This is the identity of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Roll over on our backs. We're in missionary position.
Yeah, but that's what he's saying. So I understand why he's saying that we need to lose. Because that'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, okay, don't touch the stove. Don't touch the stove. Motherfucker, keep going over there by the stove and then touch it. And you just like, this time you don't even say nothing. You just let the motherfucker touch it. And they burn the fuck out themselves because now they know the shit hot. You see, it's hot, motherfucker. That's what he trying to lean. That's what he kind of saying. If you know what I'm saying, if I can use that as an example, they need that ass whooping so they can know y'all need to wake the fuck up. This is not the Steelers way. This is not how we play, gang. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Subscribe, Greens. Let's go, bro. Let's go. We in here. We locked in, baby. We locked in, baby.
It's a 3rd and long situation, you feel more afraid than you would if it's a 3rd and 1 when our defense is on the field.
I need a caller after this, no lie.
Because the defense, for all intents and purposes, actually came out here and did their job.
Appreciate you, gang.
The
Well
defense
said.
actually played decent because, with the exception of one drive, the defense.
Because if he would have said it any other type of way, I would have been the same way. Like, what the fuck do you mean? No, we need to stop losing. I'm just tired of losing games we supposed to win, or we got somewhat of like, okay, we got a chance in this game, especially coming off a win from playing the Colts, like how we played. Come on, it's just the Chargers. It's the Chargers. Go, Chargers, go. Like, it's the Chargers, bro. Like,
really?
Every time we go to they stadium, we take that bitch over. We took it over this time. It was loud as fuck in there with Steelers, yellow towels everywhere. But did that mean anything? And just to show us that even though when we show up as fans and we show up in support, y'all still give us this bullshit.
Up that much. I'll say this much for Pittsburgh. Hey, Joey Porter and also Kyle Duggar, I know you're new to the team. Do me a favor. Go and see Saul the movie.
Yeah, he
because
talking
you
facts,
remember in
man.
the movie, the first one where they had the person who had their foot, it was cuffed up, and she had to go and use the saw to cut off her legs. Maybe you guys would be much better with nubs on the ends of your forearms than hands, because you clearly don't know how to use them. Joey Porter looked a football straight into.
But they can't turn over. Most of them turnovers was because of who? We caused the turnovers. Highsmith.
His gloves.
We caused the turnovers, gang.
For whatever reason,
but it's just like,
can't catch the football.
Then we go into the next week and can't get no turnovers
to the
like
team.
that.
Ball ricocheted off the hands of Lad McConkey, I believe, right into your palms. You can't catch the football. How long you guys been playing football? Not professionally, just football.
I can say one thing. If our defense don't show up, the Steelers going 9 times out of 10, Steelers going to lose that game. If TJ Watt ain't out there with more than 2 sacks, or 2 sacks at least, or the defense as a whole got 4 sacks all together, and maybe an interception, we going to lose that game. I'm just being real, gang. That's how I look at it.
When you play football, how to catch the ball.
If our defense ain't coming off that line,
but you guys don't know how to
putting
do that.
fear in that fucking quarterback heart,
10 digits. You don't know how to use.
we gonna lose that game.
If your hands were phones, you would never make a phone call because you don't know how to utilize digits. Y'all are pathetic. Catch the fucking football.
Our defense tired and beat up, but y'all ain't got no defense.
We probably lead the league in the most drop picks this season. I don't know if it's a statistic that's out there.
Y'all got one nigga on defense that number 14.
Guarantee nobody's dropped more interceptions than the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. We are absolutely atrocious. Now, outside of that, defense actually did okay.
Yeah, we
because
beat them.
outside of the moments in which they had a short field by way of a
we beat them, but they almost came back. If you get what he's saying, if you take the 4 quarters and turn it into 5 or 6 quarters, Steelers will lose every time. Because for some reason we allowed teams to score over 20. I think the statistic is like over 20 points damn near in the 4th quarter. That's sad as fuck, bro. That is not good.
Turnover or something of that nature, you only allowed them to go out there and kick field goals or possibly punt the football. We did all right through the first 45 minutes for all intents and purposes, and of course in the 4th quarter it was already out of hand. Offensively, we are god-awful. There is no speculation whatsoever. You made the trade to go and get DK Metcalf. Clearly,
Leafy Greaves, bro, I appreciate that, bro. Take up for your boy. I ain't gotta say nothing no more.
Justin Jefferson is with
Purple Lambo, you see, I ain't gotta say that no more.
Is with everybody who's at the top of the league, but that's not the case. Is he a great receiver? No, he's a very good one.
Now we gonna talk about the starters missing.
I don't know why the fuck we can't.
We got a quarterback
anybody
missing.
else involved? Oh, maybe because nobody can get open.
He's been missing since Roethlisberger was gone.
Just for decoration as well. It's time to go catch a football. You trying to turn your hands over. It looks like you trying to be a little kid. 6'7", 6'7". That's you. That's you going for a football. 6'7", 6'7". You can't catch the goddamn ball. This is ridiculous. We need to start having some form of disciplinary action when people step on the field, they don't do their job. Coaches included. I would like to see barbers on the sideline expeditiously. You drop a pass, remember the Titans, you run a mile. You get your hair shaved bald. And if you're bald, we cut off your skin. Because y'all can't play football, period. Ridiculous. We had 12 drives on offense.
This nigga say,
12.
And if you're bald, we cut off your skin. That's crazy work. Yeah.
You know only 3 of those drives eclipsed 4 plays?
Bro, losing to the Chargers, I thought, I'm going to just be real, bro. It's going to be the same old season. Same old season, bro. I'm telling you.
We had the football.
9 and 8,
50
9
total plays?
Bullshit.
The Chargers ran 69 total plays.
Same old shit, bro.
They were sexually assaulting us every time they had the football. And for whatever reason, the Pittsburgh Steelers liked it because we could not move the ball whatsoever. We're 0 of 7? 0 of 8? 0 of 9 on 3rd down? We might have converted one on the late drives, but did it even matter? Of course not, because the game was already over. Offensively, we can't produce anything. Jalen Warren was the only person playing football for the offense today. The only one. The run game is absolutely embarrassing. The pass game is even worse. Aaron Rodgers, outstanding. What? Girl, you knocked me out. You look like you're washed. The Gap Band comes out and performs every time you go to throw the football. This man had 3 plays in the red zone. Atrocious play call. You look like Russell Wilson last year. Absolutely lost. You changed the play on 2nd down. You have to throw the ball into the ground because nobody's there. 3rd down, you overthrew Gainwell for absolutely no reason. 4th down, you try to go and throw it to DK Metcalf. Tight coverage. All we need is a 1st down. It's 4 and 6.
Tell him about
Just
Fryer
wait
move.
for wait for Fryer the run his route completely over the middle to where you can go and make a play. We scored on the 3rd and 18 over the middle.
And I swear to God, when I did my reaction on this, and I said that same exact thing, I did not see this video. So I know it's a bunch of Steelers fans that were thinking the same thing. Like, you didn't even wait for Pat to even finish, even get halfway through his route. You fucking staring down DK Metcalf the whole fucking way. And then throw it into double coverage. Who the fuck out of the 20 years that you've been fucking in the league throwing a fucking football? Bro.
With Pat Fryer move. How about we try to go and play towards the sticks rather than always trying to go for it all? Can we play like we're smart?
Yeah, you already know, cuz I'm going
Maybe
like
you didn't take enough time this game. You didn't
probably
travel
go
through
do
TSA
that midday
to
or
make it all the way to
something,
Los
because I
Angeles
gotta work
and take
tonight,
a bump
but I'll
of
probably
the
do it
14
after work.
grams of crack that evidently aids you in playing football. Because when you're not high, you're garbage. We can't do nothing offensive. We can't protect the quarterback. We can't run the football. We can't throw the football. And then special teams. We don't know what we're doing. We're a terrible football team.
You're not lying on that one, Perp. I agree with you on that one.
Got to get wiped.
He's
There's no attitude. There's no passion. There's no vision. There's no aggression. There's no form of motherfucking team spirit in this football team whatsoever.
Whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So not am I just only going to talk about Jalen Hurts. And at the same time, my team is doing really poorly. Like I said, we need a quarterback too. But that's pretty much all for this video, man. I appreciate everybody showing up. Don't forget to hit that like if you ain't hit that like button yet. Man, until next time, gang. I enjoyed this live too, bro. I enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all chat. Love y'all, man. And then Perp. Y'all whole defense trash, guy. I want to end on